Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA, made with love by Clover.
Well, the question of the day in the kitchen is, are you tired of those chips and mashed potatoes? Yes, I hear a resounding yes. Well, it's time to mix things up a little bit this week and try your hand at making Clover Cheese Dauphinoise Potatoes. They're creamy, cheesy, and packed full of flavor. And here to show us how to make or take the humble potato to a whole new level, in fact, turn it into a kitchen superstar, Grace Stevens, a superstar in her own right. Welcome to our new space, to our new kitchen.
This is fabulous. I love it.
Right?
I love this. It's like walking into sunshine, isn't it?
It really is. And this dish is a bit of a sunshine dish during a cold winter.
I think this is the perfect dish to have with, I don't know, like a soup or something. You want something on the side. I think it's just delicious.
Wrapped in a blanket or your favorite gown at home. This is exactly what you want to be getting into. So how do we make this dish?
This dish, as fancy as the name is your humble potato bake. So we're going to start over here. I've got my clover milk in here. Let's put it on the heat, and I've just brought it up to a simmer, and then I'm going to add my clover cream. This is going to really make it nice and rich and delicious. So there goes my clover cream.
And the sauce is what's most important when it comes to a potato bake, right?
You've
got to get the balance of flavor right.
What we're doing is we're baking these potatoes in cream and milk, which is just the absolute ideal. Got some thyme going in there, and I've crushed some garlic because, of course, garlic and potato are best friends.
Oh, yes.
Let's put these babies, I've made these nice and thin, these potatoes. And now my milk and my cream is nice simmering there. I've forgotten a potato. I'm just going to put most of this in.
That's all right. Listen, sometimes a chunky one is a good one.
Yeah, this is a bit too chunky.
Someone famous once said that.
Right, so this just boils for about 3 or 4 minutes. You just want those potatoes to go a little bit soft.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Make sure that when you slice them nice and evenly. You want an even bake on your potatoes.
Okay, excellent.
All right.
So
And
you'll
then,
let that do its thing.
so you do this thing so fast forward. All right, and I load them up into my oven-proof dish.
Okey-dokey.
And of course, if you're going to have a nice fancy dinner party and you've made lamb shank or something like that, then you can put them into small individual ramekins, and then they're a really, really nice way to serve your potato bake.
Yes.
So we pop all of this in here, minus the thyme. You can take the thyme out.
Okay, I'll take the thyme out for us.
And don't put your big garlic clove in here either, because that's an unwelcome friend in your mouth, eh?
Well, depending on your palate, I guess. For me, garlic is just the absolute king of flavor. So.
And a big whole chunk of it, maybe not so.
A true relationship tester.
You are so right, yes. So then I just...
So you're going to layer it?
Nice and even layer.
Yeah. And then?
And of course, don't forget to season potatoes, because they really need a good season.
So a bit of salt and pepper. Let me help up with the... I've got some pepper here. There we go, there we go. Let it do its thing.
And then you can put some leftover of your... So
you're not going to let go of that sauce, right? I mean, that...
No.
Okay, okay.
Not at all.
Is that about enough?
I think that is perfect.
Excellent.
Absolutely perfect. Then we pour over just enough of the sauce, just so that it kind of floats there with the potatoes. You don't want to overdo it. Because you want them to boil in this beautiful milk mixture.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing?
That looks beautiful.
And now help me sprinkle.
Okay, now we've got our selection of Clover cheeses.
Clover yellow cheddar. And of course you must find the cheddar maturity that you like the best.
Yes, and fortunately...
So I've got white cheddar over here, so a nice mix, so when it gets nice and brown. Oh, it's going to be delicious.
And fortunately, the packaging that the Clover cheese comes in has a strength indicator on it. So it shows you exactly what kind of cheese flavor you'll be getting, from the very strong to the very light. So depending on your own flavor profile and what you like to have.
And it caters for everyone in your family. You can have a little pack for everyone in your family.
Yeah. If you want to be very fancy, like Monique does when we're at home making potato bakers, you add some bacon to it.
I love bacon.
That's what's a little in your dauphinoise.
This baby goes into the oven, 180 degrees for about 40 minutes, but you must watch it.
Okay.
Because you want it to go nice and golden brown like that, and get your cheese to go all nice and bubbly, and then you serve it. Serve it warm.
Yes.
You want it to be
must
served
have
nice
it
and warm.
absolutely. And then what do you have here? Just could
So-
you add some more cheese on top if you like as well?
You can put some crumbled feta
Yes.
cheese on top of it, or even before you bake it. Feta
Excellent.
cheese has got an extra bit of salt in it, so then you just accommodate that with your seasoning.
Lovely stuff.
Okay.
So SMS the keyword Clover to 33728. I think it's time that we show everyone at home how we made this recipe before we actually dish up.
Yes.
Okay, take a look.
Looking for a decadent potato side dish but tired of mashing potatoes? Then try your hand at Clover Cheese Dauphinoise Potatoes. Inspired by the French, this potato dish is packed with cream, cheese, butter and milk. Pour 1 cup of Clover full cream fresh milk into a pot. Add 1 cup of Clover fresh cream, 3 sprigs of thyme, 3 bashed garlic cloves, and salt and pepper to taste. Stir the milk and cream mixture, and once simmering, add about 6 thinly sliced potatoes and cook for 3 to 4 minutes. Then remove the potatoes with a slotted spoon. Layer the potatoes in a baking dish. Next, remove the garlic and thyme from the milk mixture and pour it over the potatoes. Cover with loads of Clover cheddar cheese and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about half an hour until golden. Become best buds with your spuds. This is the creme de la creme of potato dishes. In fact, they're so posh your friends will go ooh la la.
Made with love by Clover.
There you go, SMS Clover to 33728 and make your own Clover creamy cheesy Dauphinoise potatoes for your winter dishes. It's absolutely très magnifique. Yes.
You're gonna have a
Feed
bite.
me, Gracie. Ah.
What's the verdict?
That's lovely.
Oh,
Très magnifique.
oh, there's nothing like the smell of melted cheese
Très
to start your
creamy.
day. Oh,
Très delicious.
oh,
Très, très.
I love it when you talk like that.
That's right.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.